Well, hello everybody. I hope you had an amazing day. It was pretty good here today. The sunshine was out. It was, I think, 9 degrees here in Winnipeg. I don't know where anybody else is from, but we are here in Winnipeg and went for a very long walk. Long walk. Long for me, not long enough for Wee Beast. He wanted to go for a longer walk. And then we played a little bit of football out there, and the snow is melting rapidly. And we got some water in our basement. What? Because this is the perfect time to get water in the basement, isn't it? When nobody can come to your house. Yeah, so that was about my day. I did some promo, which means I watched myself on tape and figured out, what I'm going to put on new stuff. And that Samuel and William are watching Raven, Grayson, Easton, and Kim. Well, that is the whole group of you in Saskatoon. I went to school with Kim many hundreds of years ago. Well, not hundreds of years ago. I went 100 years ago, and she only went 2 years ago because she's way younger than I am. Brooklyn and Chloe. Oh, you know what? Brooklyn and Chloe. I was just going through your books, so I'm going to read some of those tomorrow. They're my neighbors that live right behind us. And Cheyenne and Brooklyn. Another Brooklyn. The Brooklyns come in twos. That's kind of cool. Cole is watching. Oh, Marin, you'll get a kick out of this. Marin's my neighbor. So I don't know all my neighbors. I know that they are... they're lovely people and they're fairly friendly, and I hope they think I'm a good neighbor too, because that's really important, because wouldn't you like to be my neighbor? I don't know. So here's what happened. I had a friend pop over to look at something in my shop for me, and my neighbor, a bright sunny day out, and the neighbor is out on the Owen and Hudson. I was just telling about my neighbor is out on her balcony, and she's like, I hear, hi, oh, hello, hi. So I look over and I say to my friend Anthony, he's from Belvedere Construction. He was over, and he's going to give me some stuff, hats and stuff to give away. We're going to talk about that another time. And I hear, hi, hello. So I go and I go, hi, how are you? I hope you're keeping healthy and happy. I hope everything's good. And then she turned around and she pointed at her phone and she goes, I'm on the phone. I'm like, oh, sorry. So part of me started feeling, and then I went, it's a funny joke I can tell later, funny story I can tell later. So I was like, I didn't feel like that I was, that I should be super embarrassed. I just thought it was really funny. So Miss Christie's here. Say hi, Miss Christie. She just, guess what? I came in from my walk and I had a nap. And I didn't know that I was magic, but I'm a little bit magic. Because what happened is I had a nap. And, hey, Jeff Skinner, amazing actor and a friend. And he's going to teach me to be a better actor because he's a teacher too. And he's probably going to teach me how to keep on straight like that because I keep wandering off the story like I just said. What was I talking about? Oh, it's having a nap. So I'm having a nap, and I dreamt that I was making banana muffins. And when I woke up, there were banana muffins. So now I know all I need to do is dream about stuff, and it appears. Yes, Miss Christie made muffins, and when I was sleeping on the couch, I was smelling them. So Miss Christie has given me 2 kicks, which means it's 4 minutes into my talking. Today the books are going to be the bike lesson. Bop, bop, bop. And this is a Berenstain Bears book. Berenstain Bears. Oh, man. They're the Bears. I just realized when I said that I've been saying it wrong for years. This book is actually from my collection when I was a kid, a wee child, And then The Kissing Hand. I just got this book. Melanie lent me this book along with the one I read the other night, which is Wherever You Are, I Will Love You. So I'm going to read this one first, and I got to put on my peepers. Peepers. Oh, you guys. Oh, aren't you clearer now? I can see clearly now, my voice is singing. So this is Stan and Jan Berenstain. Berenstain. They don't know me, so it's called The Bike Lesson. So there's the bike lesson. Oh, there's a prelude to what may happen. Bum bum bum. Foreshadowing. The bike lesson, this book is from way long time ago. It doesn't say. Oh, 1964. Oh. I'm older than I think. Oh. Because I'm a professional. Come here, small bear. Here's something you'll like. Look, Ma, a brand new bike. Thanks, Dad, thanks. For me, you say? I'm going to ride it right away. Oh, no, not yet, not yet, not yet, my son. I'd totally wear that shirt, by the way. I'd wear that shirt. First come the lessons, then the fun. How to get on is lesson 1. He's getting on the bike. Mom's like, well, Mom's not saying much. She's like Miss Christie. Oh, hang on for a second. Look when he's carrying the bike here. Look how little the bike is there. And then it seemed to grow big enough for him to... What's going on here? Cassie. Hey, Cassie. Thank you for coming in to read. We're reading the book, The Bike Lesson. First come the lessons, then the fun. How to get on is lesson 1. Lesson 1? Is that lesson 1? Oh, look at that. Papa Bear went boom. Mom's like, yeah, well, I've had enough. I've seen enough. Yes, that's what it is. That's what you should not do. So let that be a lesson to you. Yes, it was, Dad. Now I see. That is a very good lesson for me. Well, the father's like, yeah, I just want to just say that that's probably not what they're supposed to do. And the son's like, oh, okay, Dad. Well, thanks for showing me what I shouldn't do. Dad, where are you going? You showed me how. Why don't you let me ride it now? Not yet, not yet. Before you do, I must give you lesson 2. Just watch, small bear. Watch your pop. Lesson 2 is how to stop. So he's whipping along the road there. Well, I'll teach you how to stop there. And then, uh-oh. I think there's some foreshadowing right there in this area. Uh-oh, kerblank. Caught him right in the Adam's apple, right there. That's an Adam's apple tree, maybe. I don't know. Very good lesson. Thank you, Pop. May I ride it now? That you've showed me how? May I? May I ride it now? Not yet, not yet. You have to learn. You have more to learn. I have to show you how to turn. Just watch me. No, I'll teach him how to turn. Uh-oh. Wop, 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 wop. What's happening here? Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Danger. Danger. Be careful. There is danger here and danger there. And probably danger everywhere. I'm Dr. Seuss. Oh, look what's happening. He's going... The father looks totally in control, doesn't he? And that's it. This is lesson 3. I like the face. Ah! Wow, what a lesson, that number 3. That may be a little too hard for me. And he bonk. And look how high he went. He went so high that the artist couldn't even draw the top of him. Pardon me. Pardon me. Coughing while I'm talking. This is what you must never do. Now let this be a lesson to you. His head is totally stuck. Do you know how hard it is actually to go from way over here, bonk, and get your head stuck in a chimney? Practice, my friends. Practice. It surely was, Dad. Now I see. Oh, that was a very good lesson for me. The boy's done this before. I'm just gonna get some lumber there and build me a way to get up to Dad. When I get you down, may I ride it then? May I? Just say then. No, sorry, just say when. I did this behind the book. I was reading the book, and then Miss Christie's phone went off, and I went, because she does this, she goes, "Did you turn your phone off?" Of course I turned my phone off. And now I get to make a funny face at her because she left her phone on. Don't tell her. Cole, don't tell Miss Christie. I did this face. I'm like, wait, my son, you must learn some more. I have to teach you lesson 4. Lesson 4. When you come to a puddle, what should you do? Will you go around or ride right through? Well, that's a great question. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. It really depends on what I'm wearing. Because if I'm wearing old clothes and I don't have anywhere special to go, right through the center. But you shouldn't do that, though. Probably not. Don't take my advice if you're a child. You have to ask your mom first. Or dad. Or whoever's in charge. It's not so good to ride right through. Well, I guess I answered my own question. Look how deep that puddle was. You're right, Dad. I can clearly see why that lesson was so good for me. He's got himself a branch. Well, Dad's at her again, right there. Bert, dirt, dirt, Bert. When I get you out, may I ride it then? Please, Dad. Will you tell me when? Oh, of course you may ride it. You can, you will. Well, look at that. He's using the fulcrum law. There you go. If you make a big and long enough, and that child is very strong, because that's about a 400 or 500 pound branch, I'm just saying. Bears are stronger than they look. And they wear yellow and overalls, which is really cool. Piper, Lily, and Lachlan. After lesson 5, how to go downhill. Hey, my buddy Jimmy McNally's watching. Oh, I loves me some Jimmy McNally and Karen. Does that hill look very safe to go down? No. That is a triple dog dare you hill right there. And you got to be careful because there's a big crick in it like that. So you'd be going down. There we go. Oh, book. Boop, boop, boop. You might fall off the book. Just saying. Wow, what a lesson. That looks hard. Going down the hill through a chicken yard. Okay, this is my favorite page in the book right there. He's like, going down the hill in a chicken yard and then... Look at that. I wish I could take this page and make it into the office artwork. I just love... Look at this. It's like chickens all over it. Look, my favorite is... Look at the look on the cow's face. Oh, right there. Kieran and Keegan. Yes, he should be wearing a helmet. That's right. You're 100%. He should be wearing a helmet. The farmer's wearing a hat at least, but he's not wearing a helmet. Good point. If you're riding your bike, always wear a helmet, even if you're a bear. Dad, please tell me, will I ever get to ride it, or will I just keep running beside it? I think this is one of my other favorite pictures too. Look at this. All the animals. The animals and the farmer and everybody are just chasing him. Oh, you come back here! You come back! Caden, look how angry the farmer is. And the cow, which I think is a bull, he's like, get him. Will I, when? Pretty soon, son, but not just yet. There's one still lesson you have to get. Lesson 6 is the hardest yet. Or some combination of those words. They're hiding from the farmer and his animals. Oh. To be a good rider, you really know how. I'm going to try that again. To be a good rider, to really know how, you'll have to learn about safety now. Yeah, because before I wasn't learning about safety at all. I was just learning how to bounce around and fall off a bike. To be safe, small bear, when you ride a bike, you cannot just take any road you like. Before you do take one, you must know. He's not been a very good. He's leading by example, I think, is what's happening here. You know. You need to know where that road is going to go. He went right off the cliff. Oh my gosh. And he's riding barefoot too, so his toenails are going to get all wrecked. That baby laughed. See? This is what you should not do. Now let this be a lesson to you. It surely was, Dad. Now I see. This was another good lesson for me. Anyone like that? And he's stuck on a tree grown out the side of a cliff. People don't realize how hard it is to hit a tree like that and keep the bike in one piece. So, the father's probably, a stuntman or something. May I ride it now? May I ride it now? After one more lesson, it'll be the last. There is one more thing. I can teach it fast. Oh, look at that. Let's pull up my dad. Yeah. A little child pulling up a 200-pound bear. Anybody else wondering where they got the rope? I don't know. Probably had it in his backpack. When I ride on the road, I take great pride in always riding on the right side. But Dad, you're riding on the right side? Are you riding on the right side? He's talking away, and then I don't think he's riding on the right side. And not the correct side either. Look at... Oh, danger. And a street light for no reason in the middle of the country. That's really cool. That's really cool. I guess I know my hand, small bear. My right is here, my left is there. Or am I wrong? Now, could it be left hand, right hand? Let me see. Oh. I don't know if you noticed. Look what's coming closer, 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 closer. Dun, dun, dun. Moselier, is that how you say your name? Thank you for watching. If not, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name. Left hand on the right-hand side, right hand on the right-hand side. Uh-oh. Look what happened. He caused a big pile up and then went all the way up the one lamppost. There's no traffic, and then every car in the whole town. Sometimes I'll put my finger there and make it look like I smashed them. Watch where you're going. I'm trying to watch where I'm going. There's the bear on the bike. Thank you, Pop. You showed me how. But please, 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 may I ride it now? Oh, this bear cracks me up. Look, Ma, now I can ride it. See? Dad had very good lessons for me. And the mother's there. And the boy is riding the bike with the dad home. And look at the mom looks like this. With that look on her face. I know what happened out there, probably. Oh, and then there's a bike at the house. Awesome! That was the bike lesson. That's very cool. I only stumbled around my words a little bit. There you go. Oh, that happens with me. I say this almost every time. But I have some dyslexia. So dyslexia means that sometimes I'll read the words and then my brain sort of gets the words mixed up and it's hard for me to process them when they're coming out of my mouth. And sometimes the words will float around the page and I know they're supposed to be in a line, but they sort of do this and they mix up. So my eyes go here, there, here, there, here, there, there, here, there, here, there, here, there. And I used to be very embarrassed about that. But now it just is what it is, right? It's just all part of me. And if you love me, you have to love all of me. That's the way it works. The kissing hand. Oh, Miss Christie loves all of me because she knows that I make mistakes and sometimes it's harder for me to read and some days it's easier. When I get a busy brain, oh my goodness, it gets and Miss Christie will do this. Miss Christie is really good at going, okay, so let's focus on this and then we'll focus on this and then we'll do this, okay? So we'll do this first and then we'll do this and that. Okay, Taz? And I'll be like, what? So this one is called The Kissing Hand. I'm having ginger juice. It's ginger and honey and lemon and water. And bacon. One of those things is not in there. Oh, did you hear my tummy? My tummy went, because I skipped supper today. My tummy's being a little whale. It's like, Tazzy. Tazzy, feed me. Feed me. So I promise we will have something to eat afterwards. My tummy made a big noise. The Kissing Ham. The Kissing Ham. I guess I am hungry. The Kissing Ham and Other Tuna Fish Stories. The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. That's awesome because she might have used that to write it. This has got really lovely pictures in here. And I just got this book. Melanie sent it to me. And it's got some really good stories. It's Melanie, and who else? Was there another? No, the paper's gone? Oh, okay. Oh, here it is. It's, who sent this to me is David and Marley and Cody, her daddy. Cody sent a book before. And, yes, the Elliots. David, Melanie, Marley, Sawyer, and Fletcher. And, yes, The Kissing Hand by Audrey Penn. Here we go. I gotta get out of silly mode. Stop being silly. Stop. Oh, I look like a fish, look.
That's not stopping.
That's not topping?
That's not stopping.
Okay. That's not stopping. But if you go like this, sometimes it's silly. You just take the silly away. I'm reading. This is the part where she goes, okay, go just here. The Kissing Hand. Did I say that part? Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of a forest and cried. I don't want to go to school, he said to his mother. I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and I want to play with my toys and I want to read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you? Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled in the air. Sometimes we all have to do things that we don't want to do, she told him gently, even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you'll love school once you start. You'll make new friends and play with new toys. Read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful little secret that will make your nights at school seem warm and cozy as your days at home. Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. A secret? What kind of secret? Oh, a very old secret, Miss Raccoon said. I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the kissing hand. The kissing hand? Asked Chester. What's that? I'll show you. Miss Raccoon took Chester's left hand, spread open his tiny little fingers into a fan. Leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand, up his arm, and into his heart. Even with his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. Now, she said to Chester, whenever you feel lonely and you need a little loving from home, just press your hand to your cheek and think, Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you. And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty warm thoughts. She took Chester's hand and carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. Now, be careful not to lose it, she teased him. But don't worry. When you open your hand or you wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. It's a nice picture, eh? All the animals. Chester loved his kissing hand. Now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and grinned. Give me your hand, he told her. Beautiful paintings in this book. Chester took his mother's hand in his own and unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next he leaned forward and kissed the center of her hand. I'll show you this one again. It's a lovely picture. Now you have the kissing hand too, he told her. With a gentle goodbye and I love you, Chester turned and danced away. Looks like everybody's going to the school. Everybody's going to the school. This must be the school. Oh, there is a school. I think it's a school because it's got a light right there. Oh, even the bat. I'm Batman. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter the school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. Chester loves you, it sang, Chester loves you. Oh, look at this. And who's teaching the class is the wise old owl. I love you. Do you see how the hand is like that? Like this? Just like that. In American Sign Language, that means I love you. I love you. What a great book that was to end the evening, hey? See, I tried to do a silly book and then a book that puts your mind at rest a little bit. So, I am going to say to you, have a wonderful night. Thank you for tuning in. And make sure that you be safe and you be silly and you be brave and you be, that's right, be kind. Because it's okay to get mad, it's okay to get so it's okay to be sad, it's okay to be mad, it's okay not to like the people around you, but the most important thing is the most important 3 words: always be kind. So be kind, even if it's your little brother and sister or older brother and sister, because we're all sort of inside and stuck at home and we don't get to be we don't always get to go out and do the things that we normally would do. So, Kim, ABK, always be kind. And, you know what? Make sure you say I love you to a lot of people. Miss Christie, I love you. Je t'aime aussi. So, you don't have to be anything more than just be you. Because in my world, in all that you say and all that you do, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be you. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. May your dreams be cheery and your dreams be bright. Good night, Facebook friends, good night. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, sleep tight. May your dreams be so silly till that morning light. Sleep tight, Facebook friends, good night. Remember to tell everybody that you love them, Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.